Oof. Oh, we hate hearing that sound and seeing those pictures, right? Drivers terrorizing streets, but these stunts often have deadly consequences. Now violators are being ordered to face a local mom.
Yeah, KCAL news anchor Chris Holstrom is here to explain the passion behind this mother's mission, and this is a really powerful message.
It really is, and I don't think people realize how dangerous this is until it's too late. But obviously, this isn't something that's affecting our whole area, whether it's street racing or street takeovers. It's a problem, and trying to curb this issue, well, that's a tough one. But one local mom is hoping she can use her heartbreak to save lives.
From the Fast and the Furious movies to video games like Need for Speed, there's no denying the car culture is still as popular as ever. Street racing and street takeovers like this one in South LA have been popping up all over Southern California. When police show up, drivers move to another spot. While it may seem like fun and games, in a matter of seconds, it can turn to tragedy. December 7th, 2013. 16-year-old Valentina was on her way home from a friend's house in Wilmington. She was sleeping in the back seat of this vehicle when the driver was challenged to a street race.
He takes the challenge, and he saw the yellow light. He was going way over 80, could not stop, he just floored it. And he hit a lady that was coming back from work, T-boned the car, and just hit it so hard that car just went flipping.
This was the aftermath. Valentina was killed on impact.
When I lost Valentina, I lost it.
A heartbreak no parent should ever experience. For Lili Trujillo, it was her reality. Her daughter, forever frozen at 16.
It's 100% preventable. She didn't die from a disease, she didn't die from a cancer. She died from a decision that someone made to race.
Lili turned her pain into action. She started volunteering with Mothers Against Drunk Driving and would speak at local schools to raise awareness in our communities. It led her to start her own organization, Street Racing Kills.
They have to sign a pledge. If they don't sign the pledge, they cannot take the class.
In 2021, she started the Reckless Driving Intervention Program, a court-mandated program that works closely with people who've been charged with felonies or misdemeanors due to reckless driving.
We want them to kind of see it from a victim's perspective, you know, what we are dealing with, what can go wrong when you never thought anything can go wrong.
Nicole Richard is one of her guest speakers. Like Lili, she too lost her child to street racing. Her 20-year-old son Jaden was killed in a crash in Burbank back in 2021. His two friends also died. She's one of many speakers who shares their story via Zoom.
I just want kids to know, like, these stupid things really have repercussions. It's serious. You can die. You can leave your parents. You know, your parents now are left with people suing them, and you're going to jail, or somebody died.
Whether it's street racing or street takeovers, it's all under the category of reckless driving. And local law enforcement officials say they are fed up. According to the CHP, since 2015, incidents related to speed and speed contests have quadrupled throughout California. We're talking 264 crashes that have led to 30 deaths and 124 people being injured.
You're going to get a citation if you're involved in this. The other factor is you're going to get your car impounded, and that's going to cost you thousands of dollars.
The CHP is committed to seeking criminal prosecution against drivers and anyone else who assists them.
And this is not just a warning. Take a look at their Street Racer Task Force Instagram page. It shows dozens of cars being impounded and mention dozens of citations and arrests from drivers to spectators, all of which will be scheduling a class with Lili.
The car culture is beautiful, so we cannot let them know this is what you're doing with the car culture. You're destroying the car culture.
Lili says she does have hope that people can change, which is why her program also focuses on mentorship. One of the mentors is West Covina native Raul Contreras Jr. He was the driver of a street racing crash that killed a 12-year-old girl and paralyzed her sister. He went to prison for 22 years.
I wish I could have done something different. That I wish I could have told the other families how sorry I was. For 22 years, I carried that with me. Because it wasn't just me that was involved that day, you know. It was 5 families that were involved, a whole city that was involved.
Something he will always regret, which is why he's sharing his story, so other car enthusiasts don't make the same mistake that he did.
There's places where you can do that in a safe environment. You know, go into a speedway, go into Fontana, go into Irwindale, you know, where you can do that in a safe manner, where you're not putting people's lives at risk.
Yeah, and obviously this is an issue across the country. There's actually a lot of cities that have started their own task force. As for Lili, she's working with DAs from Texas, Florida, Arkansas, and Illinois to court mandate these offenders to take her street racing kills class, and hoping that something like that will help all across the country. But when you're talking about impounding your car, hopefully maybe the money situation gets people to realize, hey, if I do a street race or a street takeover, this could cost me thousands.
Yeah, sometimes it's the money and not the human toll that actually gets people motivated. And this was so well reported when you actually see the faces and the families who are affected. You know,
breaks your heart.
this.
And these are stories that we cover all the time, and these are real people. So.
But when you're young and kind of dumb and you want to have fun and you go out and you think nothing's going to happen to you, and then I think she does need to keep showing her story, because that is the real impact.
Right.
Yeah. Chris, thank you.
Yep.